Todd Kim.
Good morning, Fran. What is it about this Penn State team that allows them to be so balanced offensively, and what kind of concerns does that cause for the defense?
Well, I think they're balanced offensively because they have a lot of really good players. They play a style that's conducive to the specific skill sets that those guys have. I mean, they play fast, they go with it, uh, but they're also an unselfish group. They're going to press and run and move it. It starts with ace, but there's a lot of guys that can make plays off the bounce.
Tom.
And mid-year transfers aren't as common as they used to be, but you added one this week with Isaiah. What can you tell us about him?
Really good player. We recruited him hard out of high school, watched him a lot. Versatile, proven winner, powerful athlete, can dribble, pass, and shoot, can guard, can rebound, and a wonderful young guy. So we're just thrilled with him.
Elliot.
Fran, I also wanted to ask about Isaiah. As much as you can share, I'm just kind of curious as to how it all materialized with him being in the portal at this point in the year. And I'm assuming you hopped right on. I know you said you recruited him hard. And then the second thing is just his athleticism seems to stand out on tape.
Yeah, he's got tremendous athletic power. Obviously, there was a coaching change there, so he went into portal. There was obviously a relationship that didn't sour when he didn't come here the first time. I mean, I think the world of him, got to know he and his parents, really good people. I saw him a lot. He played on the same AAU, not the same team, but the same organization that Jack played on. So I got to see him quite a bit.
Mike.
Frank, if you could speak on Owen Freeman. From where I sit, he's really got the fouls under control. His field goal percentage is fantastic. The effort's always there. The consistency scoring. He's been in double figures every game. Where has he improved? How has he improved?
Well, he has a really extensive skill set. A wonderful young man, incredibly hard worker. You're just seeing a guy that continues to gain confidence. I mean, he was terrific last year, rookie of the year in the league, and now has accepted the responsibility of being, one of our primary go-to guys. Certainly our go-to guy in the post. But I want him to keep, being aggressive in all areas, off the bounce, shooting the ball outside, making plays for other people, and being able to just use him in a variety of ways by running the offense through him and his ability to make decisions. So really proud of him.
Tom.
And one of the things with the incoming House decision stuff is potentially expanding to 15 scholarships for men's basketball. Have you given any directives to that? And would you even want 15 players on your roster, given frustration with playing time and things like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's nice to have the option. I don't know that you need 15. We had 15. At some point in my career, we used to have 15. I really, to be honest with you, Tom, don't look at it as that big of a deal.
Elliot.
Hey, Fran, I know we've been talking pretty ad nauseum about the slow starts these last few games, and I'm just curious as to your thoughts as to, I mean, maybe how you can shift that, if it's just a mentality thing, energy thing, or if you've thought about shifting the starting lineup at all, anything like that.
No, I don't think it's an energy issue at all. I think the one area that needs to be addressed is shot selection early. And that's could be a function of, we let our guys go and give them freedom. But, I think, defensively the other night, we had a pretty good start. Offensively, we did not. So we just have to make sure that even though we're running and we're going, we take really good shots and move the ball until we get good shots and make the other team play defense a little bit more. If we do that, we'll be fine.
Tyler?
Hi, Fran. Just when you mentioned the shot selection, is that something you can just teach on film, or how do you kind of instill that into guys moving forward?
Yeah, you talk about it. You show them some clips from the games that where we quick shot it. They were contested. We're a pretty good shooting team if we shoot open shots, and we're pretty good at moving the ball to get open shots. So we should never settle. We've had a couple situations this year where the other team's been on a run, and then as I've said to you guys before, that's the one time you cannot quick shoot the ball, and we've done that a little bit, and we're getting better at it.
All right, final question, Coach. John?
Fran, Payton's putting up such big numbers, and I know he's been banged up a little bit. What does that say about him that, especially like the other night, you weren't sure he was going to play on, the day before, and all of a sudden he comes out, has that kind of game. What does that say about him right now as a player?
Well, it says a lot of things. Obviously he's a young guy with great character, but he really wants to lead and he wants to be there for his guys. So I'm really proud of that. Not surprised because I know him so well, but he practiced yesterday, practiced well, practiced hard. He's special, and appreciate his leadership.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.